You and I need to make sure that we adopt that same mindset of pledging our lives, our fortunes, and our honor. Make sure you give $10, $15 to Gin and the great folks here at the Collin County Tea Party. This is an expensive event to put on. Support their efforts locally. Give your money to some of the good candidates who are running for office. Give of your fortune, whatever that amount may be, to help keep good people in office or elect good people to office. At the same time, make sure you come alongside and put your name alongside those who are indeed also willing to run for office. Don't just pat them on the head and send along their way. Spend a Saturday afternoon talking to your neighbors and your family, door knocking in precincts. Put your honor on the line for those folks willing to do the hard work of representing us in Austin and in Washington on the school board and the city council. You and I have to do a much better job of recognizing those who work hard for our principles. And to that end, I want to right now ask State Representatives Ken Paxton and Jody Laubenberg to join me. As I said, Ken Paxton and Jody Laubenberg are indeed the two strongest conservatives working on behalf of Texas taxpayers in the Texas legislature. Each legislative session, my legislation puts forward a scorecard, seeing who actually voted right and who didn't, based on the core principles of conservatism. Ken Paxton and Jody Laubenberg have a great distinction among the Texas legislature. 2 sessions running, they have not only scored well, indeed they've had perfect scores, and indeed they have led the Texas legislature with a 100% rating. They always are the guys who can be counted on to do the right thing for Texas taxpayers. Unless you think that they're getting rich doing this. By the state constitution, they're paid $600 a month, whether they earn it or not. Most of them don't. To the 150 members of the legislature, it's money wasted. For these two, they actually do believe in the concept of civic sacrifice. They are putting their lives and their families, in some cases, on hold to serve each one of us in the Texas legislature. And I hope that you will be sure to thank them today. Stop by back there at the elected official booth and be sure to thank them. But on behalf of the 60,000 folks who make up the Texans for Fiscal Responsibility, I want to thank Jody Laubenberg for your wonderful service, and Ken Paxton for your wonderful service. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Jody. Thanks, Ken. I hope you might also, as you visit with Mr. Paxton, encourage him to run for the state senate. As you may hear, there may be a state senate seat opening up here, and we need the voice of Ken Paxton in the Texas Senate. We have so many opportunities to do so many wonderful things in 2010. The frustration level is building higher and higher to this pinnacle, both here in Collin County and around the state and around the nation. You and I need to make sure that we are doing the hard and necessary work, because when people reach the top of that pyramid, when they reach the height of that pinnacle, they can either be frustrated and fall off into apathy, or they can be moved into activism, where they can win elections and change things. We have a great opportunity to change things this year and in the months ahead. Please, please join us, join the other organizations you see here in working for the kind of diligent change that will bring real hope to the future. Hope grounded not in personalities, but in the core principles of individual liberty, of personal responsibility, and the freedom and the integrity of the marketplace. Thank you so much for letting me be with you today. May God bless Texas.